Joe, Camel Joe, and a whole bunch of people that I don't know. Superman and Marlboro Man, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Frank Zappa and Bob Marley, Phil Hartman and Chris Farley, Mark Twain and Kurt Cobain, Sam Kinison did cocaine, JFK and Richard Nixon, Walt Disney's corpses frozen, John Lennon, but not Yoko Ono, Cher isn't but Sonny Bono, Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac, and that chick from the puppet show Lamb Chop. And another one bites the dust, 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 another one bites the dust. Easy-E got AIDs, patient from the real world had the same disease. Jack the Ripper and Jeffrey Dahmer, George Burns, Orville Redenbacher, Jackie Robinson, Roberto Clemente, Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, they all died on airplanes. John Denver and John Wayne used to have a dog, her name was Tiffany, rest in peace. 500,000 Vanilli, Old Yeller, and Spuds McKenzie, Leonard Skinner, and Freddie Mercury, Max Headrow, Lyle Alzado, Chevy Chase's late night TV show. My own principal had a heart attack. Freddy Krueger dies, but he always comes back. And another one bites the dust, 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 another one bites the dust. Well, I guess I shouldn't joke, cause I might be next to go up in flames like Waco, Texas, or kiss the sky like Jimi Hendrix, kick the bucket on the throne like I'm Elvis, drink myself to death like the drummer from Led Zeppelin, Kermit the Frog will be singing like Jim Henson, or I'll get AIDS like Arthur Ashe, like Princess Diana, I'll die in the car crash, I'll have my own disease like Lou Gehrig, Andre the Giant, who's pretty f***ing big, so like Ray Combs, I'll take my own life, or if Phil Hartman gets shot by my own wife like Jerry Garcia, I know I'll be grateful like Ernest Hemingway, I'll be getting mental, James Dean and John Belushi, like Saddam Hussein,